The call came at 2:14 a.m. No greeting, no breath, just a trembling voice pressed against the edge of panic. Dad. I'm at the police station. My hand froze above the nightstand. The room went silent, too silent. What happened? I asked. Her breath broke. He hit me, but he told them I attacked him. They believe him, Dad. Then came silence. Not static, not noise, just silence heavy enough to drown in. I was already on my feet before the call ended. The city outside was asleep. I wasn't. Every streetlight looked like an interrogation lamp. Every red light felt personal. When I reached the station, the officer behind the counter looked up. The moment I said her name, his face drained of color. Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't know. He didn't have to finish. I already knew. They called it a domestic misunderstanding. That word, misunderstanding, tasted like ash. He sat in the holding room, bandaged hand on his lap, calm as ever. Her stepfather. My ex-wife's husband. A man who wore good manners like a costume. He smiled when he saw me, small, smug like he'd already won. Behind the glass, my daughter stared at the floor. Shoulders trembling. Eyes gray and empty. I'd missed too much. Too many times I told myself, she's fine, she's safe. Now, all I could hear was her voice breaking through that call. And right there in that quiet room, something inside me stopped being soft. I didn't confront him. Not yet. Men like him, predators with polite faces, they feed on noise. So I became silent. I listened. I learned. The next week was a study in restraint. I called in favors, officers, clerks, a retired judge who still remembered my name. Phone records. Hospital logs. Police reports marked as accidents. Each file told the same story. Her bruises weren't new. They were routine. Managed. Hidden. Ignored. By the end of the week, I had everything: evidence, witnesses, timestamps. Enough truth to tear his mask off. But I didn't deliver it. Not yet. I wanted him to feel it first, the weight of truth closing in. He came to see me, still arrogant, still pretending control. Called it a family matter. Said my daughter overreacted. I let him talk. Every word, a confession wrapped in civility. When he paused, I handed him a folder. Read, I said. He flipped through it, curious, then confused, then terrified. Hospital records. Police statements. Photos. How did you? I listen, I said. The words collapsed in his throat. He finally understood. He wasn't in control anymore. I didn't shout. I didn't hit him. I walked him into the same police station where he once called my daughter a liar. Same desk. Same officer. Same chair. I dropped the file on the counter. Reopen it. The officer saw the evidence and froze. No questions. Just action. Behind me, he whispered my name, soft, pleading. I didn't turn around. The sound of handcuffs closing was quiet. Too quiet. Like the world finally exhaling. He looked at me one last time, searching for mercy. I had none left. The next morning, my daughter slept on my couch. Sunlight touched her face like something fragile returning to life. She didn't know the details, didn't need to. All she knew was that it was over. I sat by the window, coffee cooling in my hand, watching the world move like nothing had changed. But everything had. For years, I thought truth was something you waited for. Now I know better. Truth doesn't wait. It cuts when it must. When she finally woke, she whispered, "Thank you, Dad." I nodded. No smile. No comfort. Just quiet. Because some victories don't heal you. They hollow you out. So nothing false can ever live inside you again. Justice doesn't feel warm. It feels clean.